And with that, guys, welcome, guys, to a brand new Let's Play. This is Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. I think it's about time I do a Kirby game on my channel, and, well, I'm gonna start doing off on my favorite one. The peaceful world of Dreamland is in great danger. In Dreamland, dreams always flowed from the wonderful fountain of dreams. The fountain of dreams collected the hopes and dreams of all living things. It also is responsible for the sweet dreams and rest that come from deep sleep. But one day, everyone in Dreamland lost the ability to dream. King Dedede was bathing in the Fountain of Dreams. He had even taken the Star Rod, the source of the fountain's power, and broken it in pieces, gave it to his underlings. Now Kirby must embark on an adventure to restore the peaceful nap times to the residents of Dreamland. Anyways, that game. This game is very special to me. This is honestly, I want to say the first true Kirby game I actually ever played. Now, I love Kirby's games. I like Kirby games. Always end up making me happy inside, and always to play. I just absolutely love the Kirby series. I love this game in particular because, like I said, this is the first actual Kirby game I actually sat down and played, and it was an adventure. My first Kirby game I was introduced to was Kirby Nightmare, Kirby's Tilt and Tumble on the Game Boy Color. And why I say that's not really a Kirby adventure because, well, yeah, it's such a gimmick. But I'm gonna start and get on to that with the Let's Play. Anyways, we need to start the game. I do plan on 100%ing this game. This game is kind of tedious in a way of 100%ing, but we'll see. We'll get to that when we get to. Let's start the game. One player. Level 1 Vegetable Valley. Vegetable Valley. Each level in this game kind of has an alliteration to it. So anyways, let's go to the first level here. Kirby can inhale, and if you suck up an enemy, Kirby can pretty much, if you hold B, he can inhale. And he can pretty much suck up all the enemies. Now, if you do suck up an enemy, and you push down, if you crouch, Kirby swallows the enemy. Now, certain enemies, if you do swallow them, they have a power, and I just already took my first hit right there. Anyways, if you push down, you can get a copy ability. I have fire right now. I had beam earlier, and pretty much your B button becomes that power. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. Now, Kirby can also do something interesting. He can float. If you double tap, Kirby flies by puffing up and flying up. Now, and another thing he can do, he can slide. He can dash if you double tap the joystick or the D-pad in the case of playing on the Game Boy. Kirby can do that. Now, Kirby games are kind of infamous for respawning enemies all over the place. But anywho, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Your health is on the bottom screen right there, as indicated by those 6 bars right there. My life counter's right there. Your score is onto the lower left-hand corner, or lower right-hand corner. I'm sorry, I can't get my left and right straight. I don't understand. I never really understood the score system. I guess it was for lives count and whatnot. And to the lower left-hand corner, it'll indicate what power you have if you have a power. So if you want to get rid of that said power, you push select. And that's how you do it. But if you suck it back up, you get it back. But I want to keep fire right now. But anyways, this game, I really like it. And I literally had to rebuy this game because my old cartridge, there's something bad with its save file. And I love replaying this game, and I think it's about time I actually did a Let's Play of it. And honestly, this is a game I kind of grew up with. And I've actually got, I remember vaguely I got this on, I want to say, and this is a Maximum Tomato, by the way. That actually kind of heals you. That instantly heals you all the way. There's going to be various food items all over the place. Now, this door right here, the big swirly star, that's the end of the level. So once you go in here, you go into a little minigame, and you keep pushing, and you push A at the right moment, and you get launched up towards the top. If you reach the top, you get a free life. But anyways, after you complete a level, he kind of makes a little marker there, and I'm going to say this right now, indicated by the color of the doors, indicate if you completed that level. If it's yellow, you completed the level all the way. And if it's red, you didn't. So if you missed something there, it'll still be red. That's a good indicating if you 100% of the level or not. Anywho, I got this game, I want to say Christmas 2002, I think? 2002? Yeah, Christmas 2002, and I beat it the same day. It's a really short game. This game is actually, this is a sequel, this is a remake of an older NES game. I think it's Kirby's Adventure 2. But anyways, if you come in here, you get, a minigame here. There's going to be various minigames in a little bit of levels and everything. So this is Bomb Rally. Pretty much this is playing hot potato with characters. You can do this with a lot of other people, or if you do this, you actually can like get up to like ranking up your lives if you actually survive fast enough. But yeah, hot to potato, you don't want that bomb to kind of blow up in your face. But yeah, if you shoot it in the other direction, hopefully. Come on, blow up, dude. Blow up. Come on. No. No. Oh, thank God. Okay. Anyways, you wanna... It's hot potato, essentially. And, well, I kind of screwed up there at the end. But if you do well, you get... This is a good way to grind for lives. Lives in this game are going to be your best friend because later in the game, this game becomes a little bit tad difficult. And I mean a little bit tad difficult. Kirby games are notorious for being really easy, but this one's kind of a little bit difficult at the end of the game. Anyways, let's go on this warp star and let's warp to the next area. Ding! Okay, let's go there. And then flame you. And now we are introduced to our first little mini-boss. This is Poppy Bros, I think, Senior, if I remember correctly. Pretty much just use your power to kind of just blow him out of smithereens. If you can get rid of it and suck it up after you're done, you get Crash. Crash is a very interesting power. You can only use it once, unfortunately. But pretty much what it does is it annihilates everything on the screen, like this. I really have no use for Crash anyways here, so that's why I kind of use it. But yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. And get away with it. Nope. Come on. Let's get Beam. Now, Beam, I had it earlier. Beam makes a gigantic beam here. Gordos, those little spike ball enemies, they cannot be killed. So, if you try to attack them, it will not work. Here's another interesting power right here. This is Spark. I like Spark. Spark is actually a good power and kind of repulses enemies away from you if you get to that point. I know I'm kind of going a little bit slow than I should be, but I'm kind of like trying to explain everything because actually this is... You might never know. And oh my god, I want that. This is my favorite power. Sword. Pretty much Kirby gets a sword and becomes Link. So let's go ahead and finish this level. Oh, I almost made it. Almost made it to 1. I wonder how many times I'm actually going to get to 1 at the end here. But anyways, I know I'm kind of going a little bit slow at the beginning. That's because I kind of want to explain everything. But anyways, let's go ahead and get past this part. Like I said before, I got this one Christmas, and I beat it the same day. Yeah, that's kind of a short game, but it's really fun because I replay it a lot. It's a really fun game, and I really advise anybody who has a Game Boy Advance or has a Game Boy Advance emulator to give this game a try. It's really tough, but it's it'll get really tough at the end, but it's really fun. And actually, one thing that kind of introduced me to this game was a commercial, and I'm gonna try to find the clip of the commercial. I'll kind of play at the bottom of the screen. a little bit if I can. I hope I don't get slammed for copyright. I don't think I'll get slammed for copyright for that. But I'll kind of have it playing on the bottom of there. But I actually that's kind of what got me into wanting this game. At the time, I really am a big Kirby fan in general. I love Kirby games, and I will be doing a lot of Kirby games on this channel sometime in the future. But I kind of just, I will not do Kirby Tilt and Tumble. Please do not ask me to do an LP of that. Because Kirby Tilt and Tumble, the gimmick of it is to tilt your Game Boy and make Kirby move. And, well, I'd rather not because, well, I don't have a Game Boy. The only way I can record these games are on the Game Boy player. And oh my god, I made one! I got it one! When you get to the top of one, you get an extra life. I think I said that already. But, anyways, a little funny story about that is, Kirby Tilt and Tumble, when you play it on the Game Boy player, you actually tilt the GameCube. And I don't want to do that. You actually have to use the GameCube to tilt. Anyways, this is a museum. This allows you to get free copy abilities. Well, since I already have Sword, away with you. But yeah, that just is a free copy abilities if you need it. Now, let's go to the 4th level here. I want to kind of at least get level 1 done before the end of the episode here. Anyways, this is another one of the bosses. I don't know what his name is. I think it's Mr. I'm not gonna say. Anyways, he gives us Freeze. Freeze is a good power. It's kind of like Spark in a way, but it does something different. Makes enemies ice, and you can use them as projectiles, like so. Freeze is actually kind of an interesting power. This is the game where I want to say they kind of had an abundance of useless copy abilities. Or copy abilities that should have just been stacked with other ones. I just keep running into him. I'll get rid of Freeze, I don't care. But what I mean by that is there's two abilities that are like that. Freeze and Burning. Now this is Needle. Needle is kind of like Freeze, but as you can see, that's how it does. But anyways, Burning and Freeze are two abilities that I think they took out in later Kirby games. That because, well, they're kind of useless and, well, they just can be stacked onto Ice and Fire. There's two abilities, Ice and Fire, that you get, and Burning and... Oh, and this right here. I'll get to that here in a second. This is an invincibility candy. Once you get it, you get invincibility. Run once you get it. You want to complete the level as much as you can to get to the end of the level while you have invincibility. But anyways, there we go. Oh, dang it. But anyways, Freeze and Burning, I believe, they kind of just they could just stack onto Fire and Ice. I'll just put it that way, and we'll get to that whenever I see that. Anyways, before we go in there, that's the boss room. That's the boss of the first level. This right here, this is a warp room. Whenever we get access to later levels, this room will be open, so don't worry about that. Let's go into the boss. As tradition with every other Kirby game in the series that I know of, first boss is Wispy Woods. He is pathetically easy, especially when you have Needle. He didn't even attack me, so that's something. Anyways, once we beat him, we get a piece of the Star Rod. And we get this little victory dance. I love it. You know, this is actually kind of making me happy. I was kind of having a bad day already, and, well, I'm just playing this game again. It makes me happy again. Anyways, we move on to level 2, Ice Cream Island. But I'm actually going to end the episode here. So in the next episode of Let's Play Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland, we are going to tackle level 2, Ice Cream Island. So I'll see you guys in the next episode.